Alexander the Great believed that courage is the first victory, for without daring the heart never learns its own strength. He saw the world not as it was but as it could be, wide enough for ambition and disciplined enough for order. To him, fear was a shadow that vanished when faced directly, and hesitation was a greater enemy than any opposing army. He trusted that a leader must march at the front, sharing danger so that loyalty becomes unbreakable. Glory, in his mind, was not inherited but earned through relentless action and clear vision. He believed that greatness begins the moment a man refuses to accept limits placed by others. Every obstacle was a lesson, every defeat a teacher sharpening the will. He understood that armies follow confidence more than commands, and that belief can turn exhaustion into strength. To him, the mind was the sharpest weapon, capable of conquering lands long before soldiers arrived. He valued speed in decision, knowing that delay gives power to doubt. Alexander saw knowledge as a form of conquest, for understanding cultures made ruling them possible. He respected wisdom wherever it appeared and learned from philosophers as eagerly as from generals. He believed that unity is forged not by fear alone but by shared purpose and honor. To rule diverse people, he felt a leader must first rule himself. Discipline of desire, anger, and pride was as important as discipline of troops. He often reflected that a short life filled with achievement outweighs a long life without meaning. Time, to him, was precious and must be spent advancing toward destiny. He believed fortune favors those who move boldly toward it rather than wait to be chosen. Risk was not recklessness but the price of extraordinary reward. Comfort, he felt, dulls ambition and weakens the spirit. Alexander believed that a king is judged not by luxury but by the strength and justice of his rule. He knew power without fairness breeds rebellion, while fairness earns devotion. He sought to inspire rather than intimidate, understanding that fear fades but respect endures. To him, loyalty was the greatest treasure an empire could possess. He rewarded merit over birth, believing ability proves nobility. He believed that the earth belongs to those who dare to walk its farthest edges. Each new horizon called him forward, not for greed but for the thrill of discovery. He felt the soul grows larger when tested against the unknown. Distance did not discourage him, it energized his resolve. The greater the journey, the deeper the transformation. Alexander believed that victory begins with self-belief, long before the clash of swords. A confident mind commands the body to endure beyond expectation. He taught that despair spreads faster than hope, so a leader must protect morale like a sacred flame. Words spoken at the right moment can win battles without bloodshed. Silence, too, can be powerful when it allows reflection before action. He believed that legacy is written by deeds, not by titles or praise. Monuments crumble, but stories of courage outlive stone. He aimed to be remembered not only as a conqueror but as a unifier of worlds. His dream was a civilization strengthened by shared ideas rather than divided by borders. He imagined harmony born from strength guided by wisdom. Alexander believed that enemies are teachers revealing weaknesses to be corrected. Every challenge was an opportunity to refine strategy and character. He respected worthy opponents, knowing that overcoming them elevated his own greatness. Hatred, he felt, clouds judgment, while understanding sharpens it. Victory achieved with clarity lasts longer than victory fueled by rage. He believed that leadership demands sacrifice, often invisible and misunderstood. Loneliness was a companion to command, yet he accepted it as the cost of greatness. He carried the weight of many lives and choices, knowing mistakes echo loudly in history. Responsibility, to him, was heavier than armor. Still, he embraced it willingly. Alexander believed that imagination is the seed of empire. What the mind dares to envision, the hands can shape through effort and discipline. Dreams without action are illusions, but action without vision is chaos. He balanced both, steering ambition with purpose. This balance, he felt, separates conquerors from mere warriors. He believed that death is inevitable, but cowardice is optional. Facing mortality gave urgency to his actions and clarity to his goals. He sought to live intensely, leaving no room for regret. Each day was a chance to move closer to immortality through achievement. In this, he found freedom from fear. He believed that unity among soldiers comes from shared hardship. Marching through deserts and mountains together forged bonds stronger than fear of punishment. He endured the same hunger and fatigue as his men, earning their trust. Example, he knew, teaches more powerfully than orders. Through shared struggle, loyalty became unshakable. Alexander believed that wisdom must guide strength, or strength becomes destruction. He admired thinkers who challenged him, seeing them as allies of progress. Education, he felt, sharpens power into a tool for building rather than ruining. An educated ruler creates stability beyond conquest. Knowledge, to him, was a form of eternal rule. He believed that ambition should be vast but not blind. Purpose gives ambition direction, preventing it from consuming the soul. He sought balance between desire for glory and responsibility to humanity. True greatness, he felt, elevates others rather than crushing them. An empire should expand opportunity, not merely territory. He believed that fate favors preparation, not chance. Discipline in training creates confidence in battle. Repetition builds mastery, and mastery breeds calm under pressure. He trusted preparation more than luck. When fortune appeared, he was ready to seize it. Alexander believed that the world reveals itself to those who move forward with courage. Stillness breeds doubt, while motion creates clarity. Even wrong steps teach the correct path. Progress, he felt, requires constant movement. Standing still was the only true failure. He believed that honor must guide ambition, or success becomes hollow. Reputation earned through justice lasts longer than fear-driven obedience. He aimed to be admired, not merely obeyed. Respect, he believed, strengthens rule more than cruelty. Power tempered by honor becomes legendary. He believed that every man carries the potential for greatness, awakened by challenge. Circumstance tests character, revealing strength or weakness. He chose to rise rather than yield to comfort. In struggle, he discovered